new set of wheels. And we've got another accident.
Welcome back.
Wow, where do we start, Mr. B? It's been hectic.
Well, we've done a mad dash from Blue Mountains back to Brisbane.
We have.
People have asked us why. Main reason is we're heading north and then heading west, so I thought it was a great time now because we're going to be away for a while for a man to catch up with family.
It's been great, gotta say.
So we've done that. We had a few jobs that we had to get done that we could only get done in while we were back here. Yeah, so all sorted now and ready to get back on the road again.
Yeah, it is. It has been, I think it's always bittersweet when you come back and then you're ready to go again. But yeah, we have done this episode in reverse. So we're just going to show you what exactly you do when you come back. I mean, we don't have a home. Home is the caravan, which is behind us, and we have been parked up in Anika and Jack's front yard, which has been great. But we've also, yeah, you'll have to wait and see. That's all I'm going to say. And we hope you enjoy it because, like I said, it's a little bit different. It just goes to show everybody, I think, behind the scenes as well.
Yeah, sometimes plans change at the last moment.
Things break.
Things break. Yeah, things need to be done.
Preparation.
Yeah, and you can't go putting a lot of things off. And sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and go, we're doing this. We also did contemplate going straight up the centre, but it's pretty hot and a lot of things were shutting down at the time.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a great time just to come back. We wanted to catch up with some other friends as well.
Yeah. Hey, what's 3,000 kilometres that way to head back in the other direction? But it's an adventure, hey?
It has. So, yeah.
What else have we got to tell them? This weather's been a bit crazy too, I've got to say. It's been...
It's either stinking hot or it's stinking hot and overcast.
Yeah, we're not used to the humidity.
No.
We've had a few storms here already, and I don't even know what's going on with this weather because I think was there like chance of a cyclone or something up north?
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on. You're the weatherman. Give us a quick update.
So the cyclone up north is forming.
Oh, geez.
Off the coast. It's at the Coral Sea.
Yeah.
So it's going to form in the next couple of days and possibly cross the coast.
Are you serious? We're going to get more rain.
Yeah, we'll possibly get more rain.
We haven't had rain for like over 3 months.
Yeah, I know, but they had a cyclone not long ago and then the roads got washed away and now they got another one on the way. So
oh dear.
We'll just have to see what the roads are like.
Yep.
Which way we tow, whether we go coastal or whether we go inland again.
Yeah.
We have done both, so we may go between coastal and inland.
That's right. Hey, don't tell them too much information. You've got to keep watching because just because we're back here for this episode doesn't mean we're staying long. So, alrighty. On that note, because it's back to front, Mr. B, I reckon you need to tell people to, what do you normally say?
Go on adventures, have fun when out there. Please always remember, do be safe.
And we hope you love this episode, guys. We're going to go and surprise Dad. He's got no idea we're here. Surprise!
It's supposed to be in South Australia. I'm just going to pick up and did you fly up?
No, we told you a couple of stories.
Yeah. We're just 3 sites up.
We're 3 sites up. We got the van parked up.
In here.
Yeah, the big rig's parked 3 up. The surprise worked. So I think the update is a semi-trailer.
Smoking his crystal meth pipe by the sounds of it.
A semi-trailer has clipped the concrete on the Nerang Bridge. I don't know, the Chinese whispers are getting crazier and crazier.
They must be going. They got it just about clean. They got him on the dual train now. What did it do? What did it do?
This is why we run channel 40.
What happened to it? You hit a
Vomiting.
Not only does it give you a pretty updated report on the traffic, it's a bit of a comedy show as well. So
Why should we? It's a country. Oh, you haven't been listening to the it's been last hour, you
oh dear. What do you think of that, Mr. B?
No idea.
Traffic heading north, they're all just licking windows, aren't they?
Yep.
That was just over 2.5 hours stuck on the M1. We finally cleared the accident. I don't know how well you saw it, but yeah, the truck had clipped the bridge, didn't it?
Yeah, must have jumped out in front of him.
Must have. Monday morning. But anyway, I've called Nathan down at the garage where we're heading. All's good. So yeah, hopefully a clear run from here, eh?
Hopefully.
It just surprises me. Well, no, I shouldn't say it surprises me. It just amazes me. Idiots that just want to stop and have a look in the opposite direction. 4 lanes, and then it causes a havoc heading northbound, eh?
But my thing is, all these people tailgating, cutting in front of you, you know, going past at 120k an hour. If you just sit in the traffic like everyone else to get to your destination, because you'll be that knob that causes an accident. So you doing 120, you're not going to get home any quicker. You're going to actually end up coming home a couple of hours later if you come home at all.
And that's it, exactly. But anyway, let's keep heading on. You know what, as I say, one of the reasons we left the Big Smoke, one of the reasons we left the Gold Coast. So let's hope we're smooth sailing.
Driving.
That way. Driving, sailing, rafting, trucking. Anything else? Check out the new set of wheels.
Have we made the right decision? We'll let you know.
Put it in the comments below. What do you think? Lucky I can drive a manual, Mr. B.
Yep.
It's been a while, but anyway, let's go. We're still in the GC. This place is crazy. I'm so glad that we've left and we're not living here anymore. People, they just don't know where to go, where to drive, and I'm trying to drive this bloomin' 6-speed manual. But anyway, I think I've given Mr. B a bit more whiplash today, but we're heading back to the garage. Fingers crossed. We had a couple of downs, but we think we've had a couple of ups now, and we're ready to go and collect digger. So yeah, should be good. Not sure what my thoughts are going to be, but evidently Mr. B said we needed this, so we got it. Wasting our money. We got mods to pay for, and you know what, if you think we can go there and win money to pay for mods, I think we're dreaming. So I think we'll give it a miss.
I did do a lot of research on the snorkel, and we did look at the aluminium ones that come in, but they suck air when you deaccelerate. This one is actually a ram air made by Safari, so that where air gets forced in and then down into the air box, which seems a lot better. I honestly did do a lot of research. I spoke to Nathan here and he said, look, we only stock Safari. I did ask about a couple other companies and he said we don't stock them, we stock these ones. And when they stock it, it's usually going to be a pretty good brand. They're not going to put something on that they don't back themselves. He said these ones tend to have a better seal than the aluminium ones. So usually the aluminium ones are a little bit skinnier. They come down here and they go through in a circle spot. He said some of them, the seals aren't that great. But I actually like it. I thought I wasn't going to like it because of the way it is designed, but I'd give it a 10. Honestly, a hard 10.
So I think the snorkel looks good. My question was now, there's no ahs or maybes. When we see a creek crossing or a river, we're going through it. Okay, cool.
And an ocean.
No, not an ocean. You're probably thinking too as well, like, you know, it's a long way to come back to Queensland, but the guys here at the garage at Miami, they've been actually looking after us probably for
4 or 5 years.
I was going to say over 5 years.
Yeah.
Over 5 years. Also with a lot of stuff that we had done on the Jeep, and then pretty much after we got back from Tassie, and then bringing the Hilux across from Tassie.
Yeah, they did the...
and a lot of work, all the suspension.
They did the wheels on the Yeti van.
They did,
We bought the
our
Yeti
triangle.
van.
So I think too, when you find a team, and especially with Nathan and the crew, like he's one of the owners.
Andrew?
Oh, there's
I
honestly
think it's Nathan and Andrew.
Yeah, there's 3 of them, but anyway.
Okay.
Nathan's our main man, and honestly, we have sat down with him at that table many a times, nutting out what we need, practicability. I mean, he could have gone stupid and gone, you need this, guys, and take our money, but honestly, it is about honesty and practicability.
Yeah, so he asks what you want to do, does ask what your budget is as well.
Yeah, and he knows what we do, how we travel, and we've never had a problem with the diff drop kit that got sent out to us down in Canberra, and obviously Toyota wouldn't fit it.
No.
That got put on up here. That was just a bit of here and there, but we can't fault the garage at all.
We wouldn't recommend a product if we wouldn't spend our own money. I think the guys are the same here.
Absolutely.
They wouldn't recommend a product unless they were willing to use it themselves. So.
And the thing is, there's high-end cars coming in here. We've actually been in here when there's been Lambos, Ferraris.
Hang on.
There's when we pulled up, we've seen this. Like, check out the Merc. Check out that bad boy parked next to Digger. So there's a lot of money that comes through this garage. So yeah, thanks guys for all your hard work and looking after us once again. Definitely worth the drive. So, and I don't know about your neck. Poor Mr. B in the manual, we're a bit like this.
I think I need a Cairo now.
Oh, now. I think I need a Vino. All right, let's head on back up the M1 and let's see where else we've got to go and what we've got to do.
So, you may be asking, or Mrs. B said, how many Ks have we done on the Mickey T's? We've done 23,000. I just had them rotated balanced for the first, second, third time. Had them rotated balanced. Feels like a new vehicle again. Not a single problem. I asked them whether there was any anything to do with the tyres, anything I needed to know about, and they said no, everything is perfect. We did change the front and rear diff oils. We had a breather put on the diff drop kit, snorkel, and basically a full service, so all the filters and that were all done. I could have waited another 10,000 for the diff oils, but I thought we trust Nathan impeccably with our vehicle, so we get it done now. Instead of have to wait another 10,000 Ks, and who knows where we'll be at that stage.
We haven't gotten very far. We've got emergency behind us and we've got another accident. So evidently there is an accident up ahead.
Yep, and this idiot in the Lexus, Rich, jumped in behind the ambulance, doing the speed of the ambulance, and then we all pulled off for the ambulance, and then he thought, oh, I'll just tag in, so then nearly hit at me and another car in front.
Yeah, honestly, when there's emergency vehicles, you get off the road and you wait. So anyway, day 2, M1, another accident. So yeah, early afternoon. We'll see how long it takes us to get back, eh? We've got some entertainment again. We've got the Chucky channel on again. So anyways, just thought we'd keep you updated. I've got a couple of things that I needed to tell you, because we have been asked this a few times about our name, Good Different Adventures. Well, good different, yes, definitely, that's what we do. But Aldi's, yes, I am so passionate about Aldi's. It's one of my favorite places to shop, and you know what? It's also good different. So on that note, let's go into Aldi's. I have said I'm gonna cook dinner tonight, so it's time to go get a couple of my favorites and yeah, take you into good different Aldi's. I know at most supermarkets these days you have to put coins or the tokens in, and it's definitely the same here at Aldi's, but I'm going to tell you a little top tip in here. And you may have a 10-cent piece, because I like to do cash. A 10-cent piece actually fits in here and you can use the trolley. I've been to Aldi's, got my bits and bobs. I'm not actually going to do a cooking episode tonight. I just wanted to quickly give you a rundown on Aldi's and a little bit how it is good different. The other thing I do love are these little snack nuts. You can buy them in a box as well. I think they come in like a 4-pack or a 6-pack. So, but if you forget to buy them, you can always buy these at the register, and I think they're like 99 cents or something, and they're really yummy. So yeah, that's that. I'm just gonna wait for Mr. B to get back, and then we're gonna keep going. We are about to surprise one of my best friends for his 60th birthday. Yep, it is a hippie party. She has no idea that we've driven 3,000 kilometers to be here. So shh, and we're going in to surprise her now. Can't wait. We're off to another crazy day. We've just been down to the local fruit shop slash butcher slash one-stop shop. I can't believe, guys, how much we've actually been ripped off traveling Australia. I guess, yeah, some places that we've been have been quite remote. But the thing is, in the remote places, we found things to be quite reasonably priced. Then when you get back into the city, you're paying the high prices. And I'm not talking just about petrol. I'm talking about meats, shortages of eggs and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm going to start packing down some supplies that we got, like shortcut bacon, $10 a kilo. Absolutely love it. We got fresh farm eggs. Anika's really lucky because she has a lady up the road that has chickens, so that's cool. And what are we doing? Yep, we are packing down. We're on the move today. You're probably going, where are they? Because like they just got to the big smoke and we're back. But you know what? Yeah, we're going camping. We are going camping. So Mr. B's outside doing a top up on the water. We're doing all the little jobs just when we got sorted. Like we've been here for a couple of days, but anyway, it's time to go camping. Neeks has got friends coming out. We've got a couple of celebrations. So yeah, I'm going to say stick around. We have got a couple of really big cook-ups, and we're actually going to take you to a place, funny enough, that we almost started at before we did full-time traveling. So it's an absolute beautiful place, and we can't wait to show you around. So all right, I'm going to get cracking with this, pack, stack, and do Tetris in the fridge, and yeah, then have help Mr. B do pack down, hook up, and we're on the road. Oh, hello there.
Hello.
I was just telling everyone we're going camping.
Yeah,
You're filling up.
filling up some water.
Does this bring back memories of like when we did used to go camping?
Yeah, a bit. But we do go camping every day.
Yeah.
Can you throw me a hat, babe, please?
I know, I think it's pretty sunny out there. Hang on, what's all that green stuff that you're standing on?
Grass.
Do you like it?
Love it.
How good is it? I think she mows like 3 times a week.
Better than dirt. I don't end up with rocks under my feet in between my crocs and thongs.
Yeah, do you reckon this site manager might mow before we come back again?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, all right. You keep doing your jobs, all right? Hello, come on in, dolls. I mean,
Hey, dolls.
like, I don't know if you can notice anything either, because when we sort of get together, weird things happen, but it was your idea, just saying.
Well, you copied me. I had it on first.
But I actually bought this from an op shop. I don't even know where we were, and then we worked out that we actually had the same. So, hang on, am I putting more of your food in my fridge?
Yeah, well, I've got some technical difficulties, so if you don't mind.
Yes, I can certainly do that. Is there anything else? Like,
No, that should be it. I think
I've got
we're
the
good.
eggs. Is there any like extra alcohol? Just saying, like vino.
I'll hold on to that for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't trust you. You might be thirsty.
Well, I do. You know, I like a good vinos when I'm doing prep. So, alrighties, off you go. Go do your jobs.
See ya.
Righto. So that was an easy drive, pretty much. I'm gonna say, I don't know, under an hour from where we are. From Bow Desert, if you guys know Bow Desert, it's probably only about 40 minutes. And we're actually in the little, it's not really a town, but it's actually called Kerry. So, alrighties, let's go get parked up and we'll show you this amazing spot.
Oh well, the fire's nearly ready, so must be time to whip up a steak. What do you think? Steak time.
Okay, so this has been one of my pet hates for a good while. This table is just far too big. It gets in the way, it's bulky. I know it spins around, it's got options that you can click it in and stuff like that. However, we did think about it last time when we came back and I procrastinated and the ship sailed. So we have T-Shaw, who's just arrived at camping out at Ladybrook. I tell you, I think we're on weekend rates as well. He's going to cut the table down. I reckon this is going to be a brilliant idea because it's going to give us a little bit more room. especially on the L-shaped couch here that we have. So yeah, we're going to try and, well, not try, he's a professional at this, cut it down, redo the edges and stuff like that, obviously, because this came from manufacture. But I thought, you know, just a bit of black edging will look fine. So yeah, all right, let's get it done. And you know, the thing is, guys, you know a really good tradesman when he's rocking Crocs, right? If you rock Crocs, 100%. I was just telling everyone, T-Shaw, what we're doing, what the plan is. Well, you're the expert, not me.
Yeah, we'll just cut it.
Cut it.
Let's hope for the best.
Cut it and hope for the best?
Yeah.
I reckon it's a good idea, but do you reckon?
Yeah.
I reckon it's going to give me more room.
It's worth a shot.
All right.
What can go wrong, really?
What can go wrong? Yeah. It's like Saturday afternoon. Yeah, hey, you're not on the beers yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
To the maintenance schedule.
Yep. Oh, let's see.
Oh no, what way was what?
Oh dear.
This way.
Oh, look at that already.
Wow. Full van rebuild in less
Look at this.
than
That's
20
so
minutes.
much better.
We're in the job.
Yeah, I've got to say, I reckon the tradie wasn't too bad either.
Yeah. Yeah, true. I think it's beer o'clock now.
Beer o'clock, absolutely. Do you guys want to see the finished product? I bet you're waiting to see it. Have we made the right decision on changing the table? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Here it is. I did mention this weekend with the camp out, we're going to have a big cook up. So I'm just going to share with you my slap up, no fuss recipe of marinating. So when I went to the butcher's the other day before, when I got all that bacon and stuff, I got a 2 kilo of chicken wings, just your normal chicken wings. I would probably normally marinate these like in a tray if I was at home or something like that. But you know what? My home is on wheels in this caravan, so I'm just going to use the bag. Don't judge me. It's going to be pretty easy. I did forget one thing. I forgot my little spoon. So in this recipe, we're just going to be using pretty much what I got in the fridge, to be honest. Soy sauce, bit of honey, garlic, paprika, mixed herbs, tomato sauce, and my number one ingredient here, which you're probably thinking, oh my goodness, she's back to the Mexican seasoning, but a bit of curry powder. All right, so what I'm going to do, a bit of garlic, and you know me, no measuring here, just slap her on in. And I haven't even got a Vino's yet. It's pretty hot outside, but no Vino's yet. Bit of soy sauce. I used to love using back in the day Hunsing sauce, which you get at the Asian supermarket. Probably should get some of that again, but none of that today. What will we do next? Bit of paprika. So we're having a massive cook up. Everybody has sort of had a choice of what they wanted to bring, but we're sort of going to do campfire cooking, Weber, stuff like that. So should be a good night. So our thing was chicken wings. I'm also going to do my cook up of corn ribs. And I've got to say, I've never heard of such a thing, but Roz from Just Brilliant Adventures, she we hung out with them for a little while, and she does them all the time, except they do them in the air fryer, which is amazing, but I'm going to do them tonight in the Weber. But anyway, moving right along. Just give it a bit of a zhuzh in the bag. I'm pre-doing this a little bit early, like a good couple of hours, just so it can marinate through. And we'll just go from there, I reckon. Just nice and easy. I mean, you can just see, hopefully this doesn't all fall out. It's just going through, marinating the chicken without making too much mess. All right. This we actually bought back in Adelaide when we did our Costco shopping. Love it. This will make it nice and sort of like a sticky. Look at that. It's been in the fridge because again, when you travel and it's been so hot, you got to watch out for ants. So I've been keeping the honey in the fridge. Anyway, I'll give that a bow. Give it a mix through. I don't know if you guys have got any other sort of recipes for marinade, or I mean, I don't have a million ingredients in the van, so it's got to be easy and readily available. So pop it in the comments if you've got any recipe for me or key ingredients. Oh, that's actually smelling really good. You know what, might just do a bit more soy. Can never go wrong with soy. Here we go. These are going to be brilliant, and a little bit of mixed herbs through there, and you know what, I'll just do a little bit more of this. There we go. That's about what it looks like. I'm going to tie up the bag, pop it on a tray, chuck it back in the fridge for a couple of hours. We're definitely too early to chuck this on the barbie. And then next I'm going to get the veggies ready, and I'll show you what we do to make the corn ribs. What an afternoon we had. We actually just sat and chilled in the little creek just out front of camp, and it was absolutely amazing. Kicked back, had a couple of Great Northerns, which was great. So anyway, moving right along, we have worked out prior to when we got here what everyone was going to make, so that was pretty easy. I know I was going to show you the veggies, but veggies are pretty easy. I don't know if I've done these right, and I know if you're watching Roz from Just Brilliant Adventures, you will probably tell me. But I think these are going to be what I call corn ribs. So I've literally just cut the corn cob down and popped them into slivers. So I think that's going to be a bit easier. So I'm just going to put a bit of oil in that, season it up, and that's going to go in the Weber. The chicken wings are smelling amazing, just all the seasoning and aromas. So I'm just going to flip these in here. And we are going to have, honestly, enough food for all of you guys to join us tonight. There's going to be so much food. And I will show you a little bit later after we've cooked it all up. So that's the marinade there. What I'm going to do is just pop a little bit of oil on the veggies and season those. And then we should be pretty good. I'm not going to go too fancy with the veg, just a little bit of salt and a little bit of herbs. I use the Weber BBQ. It's pretty easy. It'll probably just be on a low to medium heat, I reckon. We don't want to burn them too much. A little bit of mixed herbs and we should be good. The one thing I love actually about camping with friends is having nights like tonight. Like, they're just amazing, and I think that it just gets everybody back together. And I think yeah, it's just been really cool us actually coming out here and camping for a couple of nights. Yeah, just kicking back, catching up with a few friends and family, and just enjoying it, I think. So alrighty, on that note, as I say, I'm going to finish off my beer and get ready for an amazing night.